Hi everyone, welcome to the session. Last video we discussed about the variables like a string and number. Today we can discuss about some more variables which are like a predefined variables. So here in variable section you can see predefined variable session. So here clipboard, string and system. So these are the default system variables. So we will check these variables like how to use. So here there are two ways to create the variables. Like one is here create a variable by placing mouse or on this create a new variable. Otherwise you can create by assigning like this. Like for example string assign I have taken, right? So here you can click on create a variable here and you can use the task name variable and you can remove this empty variable. So now here you can pass the string variable $$ task name. So task name. So in this task name we will assign insert a value, right? So here we can choose default variables task name. So here system default variable is a task name. Insert. Now we can just run and check what is the value coming from the task name. So bot is downloading the dependencies, and once download the dependency, we'll go to the step by step all the lines. Here now the bot is downloading the dependencies. Once download the dependencies, it will go each line one by one and print the message boxes which we are keeping the variables. So this default predefined variable system a task name is the predefined variable. So this variable we can use to find out which task is currently running in task level. So if I am using these variables when we are to the real time, so if any error occurred, you can using this variable to find out in the specific task. So it will go to the assign and line one by one and you can print the message box. So here you can see test 113 and a bot and variables are task name is variables A360. So like this you can use this a task name. This is one more default variable. So now we can check one more any other variables. Like you can see, for example, if you are running any task which is failed, so you want to know the time of that particular task on what time it is failed, right? So you can use date. So here I am using the date variable. I am removing this test task 1 and keeping in this predefined variables. I can select the date, insert. So here it is throwing error because date time is the date time variable. So you can use the date time assign only, not the string assign. So I will choose actions, search date time. So in this date time you can see assign, can assign here. Here you can choose now date and insert. See, now it is assigned and we need to create a variable. I will create date assign. Now to print this, one second, we're getting some issue. So we're assigning the value as date. So to print this into a message box, we need to convert into the toString. So for that, in the same datetime package, you can use toString and you can pass the value which you are stored as date. So this value date we need to assign here, and from this date to on which format you want the date you required, right? So here I will use the custom format. So custom format yy dd and assign to a string variable, and we can disable this first value, and now we are printing the date as a sample string. Here we are already printing and the sample number 117 and the task name. So I will just run. So now the bot is running here. Now you can see it is 529, which we are given in the format. So based on whatever the format you required, based on the will give you the date, the value of the number in that string variable, and the task name. So like this you can see all the variables in exercise. Thank you.